Village family, I usually come to you on Fridays, but I'm not waiting this week. I shared a brief word at the beginning of worship yesterday and plan to say more on Sunday about the situation emerging in our national life. As Americans, we tend to see ourselves as people committed to increasing the rights and the quality of life of our neighbors. But on Friday, with the reversal of Roe, the Supreme Court, in a decision that, if it is not unique, it is rare, because it removes rights of our neighbors. And this, rather than taking us forward, it takes us backward. It hit hard because it is a matter that seemed to be settled law and was professed to be so, but now it has been rolled back. You may not agree with me, and that's okay. But it's not okay for us to ignore the call of faith regarding the circumstances of our neighbors. This radical decision has been deemed an answer to prayer by some, and the tragic consequence is that those who only know church through the news can wrongly assume that all people of faith view it this way. That is simply not the case. Our tradition and the voice of Presbyterians through the decades does not see this as an answer to prayer, but rather as a belittling of women. Pregnancy is often an answer to prayer. It is also sometimes a life-changing burden. The burden does not fall on men, and it does not fall on women equally. This decision will fall hardest on women of meager means and inadequate access to care. But the decision is really an insult to women, all women. It says you cannot be trusted to know what is best for you and your family. That is not right. This issue is presented in binary fashion, as are so many in our contemporary life. Either one is pro-choice or pro-life. But nothing of real importance can be settled that simply. Not all abortions are faithful acts. Not all abortions are unfaithful acts. There are human circumstances that need to be considered between a woman and her doctor. That is where these choices should be made. Forcing a woman to carry a pregnancy is not just, and it is certainly not loving. This decision has given us, as people of faith, a new chapter in an old work. It means we will need to renew our practice of respect of women when so many feel that the nation has treated them as lesser. It also means there will be more children born unwanted, received as a burden rather than a blessing. There is nothing to celebrate when the nation seems more concerned about one's birth than one's life. I deeply regret the pain this has caused, but I will not allow it to remove my hope. I have children. Someday I may have grandchildren. I don't know. But if not, you do, or many of you will. And it is for them that we continue the work of living toward a better day, a promised day. On Sunday, I want to reflect not simply on this decision, but on the crisis that occurs in the nation when love of neighbor is rejected or ignored. As people of faith, we seek to be citizens who take our neighbors and their life circumstances seriously and respond to them not only with respect, but with love. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Shalom.